Hey guys, this is snakeshadowcollectibles and today I'm gonna review the Spiderman and Spinneret Renew Your Vows double pack from Marvel Legends. So let's start by checking the box. As you can see, on the front we just have an illustration of the figures and it doesn't feature a window to see them anymore. On this side we have some nice art from the comics, and on this side we have more illustrations of the figures. On the back we have even more illustrations that feature all the accessories that they include. Now let's talk about the presentation. I'll begin with Spider-Man. So he's almost the same as the retro Spider-Man except for some changes that make him look way better in my opinion. He has pinless joints, more vibrant colors because of the brighter red and the darker blue. The body proportions look way better because the retro Spider-Man had a head that was too small and this one is bigger. And the eyes are also bigger, which personally I prefer. I know that many prefer the Amazing Fantasy version, but personally this is how I picture Spider-Man. To me, these are the more iconic colors and he resembles a more mature version of the character. My only complaint in this regard is the gap between this part and the shoulder. Now let's check Spinneret, which I really like by the way. The sculpt and the colors look really good. I really like the smiling expression and the mask was painted pretty well. The body proportions look pretty good too. She doesn't look too skinny or too muscular. However, I don't like the holes in the back, especially because there's no accessory included in the pack that goes there. Now let's check Spider-Man's articulation. The head can look up to this point and down up to this point. It can fully rotate and it has some tilt. The torso can lean to the sides, but just a bit. It can fully rotate. And this is the range to the front, which isn't that much, and to the back, which is better. He has a butterfly articulation, but it doesn't have much range. This is to the front, and this is to the back. He can raise his arms up to this point, fully rotate it, bicep swivel, double jointed elbow. The hands can rotate and move up and down. The legs can go to the sides up to this point, which isn't bad, but it's also not the best. He has some range to the front, almost nothing to the back. He has a thigh swivel. This is the knee articulation. He has a boot swivel, really good ankle rocker, also up and down, and a toe hinge. Now let's check Spinneret. This is her range looking up and down. It's honestly better than Spider-Man. She can fully rotate her head and she has tilt. Her ab crunch has almost no range to the front, way better range to the back. She can fully rotate the upper torso and she can lean. Her arms can rise better than horizontal, which is pretty good. She can fully rotate them. She has a bicep swivel, double jointed elbow. She can rotate the hand and it can go up and down. The legs can go to the sides up to this point. This is the range to the front and back. Thigh swivel. This is the knee articulation. Really good ankle rocker to the sides. And this is her range going up and down. As for accessories, Spider-Man has a pair of fist hands, a Peter Parker head, a pair of crawling hands, and a pair of web hands. Spinneret has a pair of crawling hands, her Mary Jane head, 2 punching hands, and a pair of web hands. So for my conclusion, I really love this double pack. However, I have to be objective and say that while it isn't bad by any means, Spider-Man figures should have better articulation by now. To me, this is the definitive Spider-Man from Marvel Legends. In terms of appearance, he pretty much looks perfect to me, however the articulation still has room for improvement. Spinneret is also a fantastic figure, and I think that she's easily one of the best females from Marvel Legends. If you are a Spider-Man fan and you still don't have a classic one, this is easily one of the best options out there. As always, thank you for watching this review, guys. Remember that liking, commenting, subscribing and sharing my videos is always helpful, and I'll see you in the next one.